And there we are. Right. I need to move everything out of my skid steer. Where do I want to put it? Can I put it into these storages? I cannot. I cannot. No. Can I put it into these storages? I sort of can. I actually want to try and put that one into one of the others. I think, have I got any room at all? I'll make room for it. Because that can be used to make a couple of things that I'm waiting on. Right. Let's continue to gather items. I'm going to try and very finely pick that one bit up. There we go. Perfect. Up we go. Get a load of limestone going. Skid steer is making this job so much easier. I have no clue how I'd be doing this otherwise. Right. Let's try and grab all that out. Actually, we want to just get that little one there. Oops. Really? Am I one too far? Okay. Goodness me, this thing is fast, though. My lord. Well, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then 2 on the far side. And we have actually left the perimeter of the shop. Now, if I zoom right in, we're just within this wall. So I just need to replace these, and we're golden. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Now, I've got a lot to excavate, because I'm going to have to do this. And then I need to branch out from the side, from here, 6 that way, and 6 that way, and also like 1 or 2 more besides, just to make enough room. But, oof. Got a lot to do. I mean, here's an example. It used to be in ye olden days that a penny or a pound, actually a pound was a very, very large denomination of currency, but a crown, etc., a penny. It was made of a metal. It was worth what it was made of. And it was the smallest coinage that was there. But some things just weren't worth a penny. Now, you could get around it by selling them in batches, not something that we can do here, such that their value was at least a penny's worth. But instead of that, what they would do is, since the currency was effectively worth what it was, this was a long time ago, before, like, you'd start stamping the faces of kings and stuff on things, and then it gained worth by virtue of having someone's mug on it. They would simply cut the penny in half or a quarter. It would be the weight of the metal that thing was made of that was the value. That's what gave it value. And so if what you were trying to sell was only worth half of a penny, you'd literally take someone's penny and cut it in half and give them their half back, and you'd keep the half. And that was that. We don't have that option here. And again, there's a technical limit to how small an amount we can charge for anything, and there's a practical limit to how large of an amount we can charge for anything. And so that doesn't And that range between those 2 points is not very broad because the currency, there's only 8,000 coins in circulation across many, many characters. I think there's 120 odd accounts logged into the server, though realistically, it's only about 70 are particularly active. And some people have several hundred silver clovers with them. Now, the solution to this problem is not shouting at those people and telling them they need to spend stuff on stuff that they don't need. It's on giving finite grinality to people to be able to charge less for the least valuable items, which in turn would pull the price down on the items, every other item further up the chain. Or at least that's one solution. Whether it's a particularly useful solution, who can say? But that's certainly part of the problem as I see it, is that we can't charge a small enough amount to make things, to reflect something's true value. I really need to start moving things into my vehicle. Why can I not see it? Why can I not see the vehicle storage? Is it just out of reach? There we go. Let's shunt a lot of this over there. There we are. That's a bit better. Gives us at least a bit of room. And now I know why one of my professors quit his job to go study the economy of EVE Online. I know, right? Let's go and grab all of these. I don't, strictly speaking, need the sandstone. But I do need to clear it. Now this should allow me to collect it, but it's struggling a little bit. I think there may be a tad bit of lag there, but the beautiful thing about this is that it's cutting the stones up into smaller chunks for me. There are no yellow stones. This makes me very happy. Can I access any of the... Yes, I can. Perfect. In that case, I shall dig this down. There we go. Oops. Regardless, though, playing around with the economy in this is one of the joys of the game, frankly. It's an opportunity for people to test out their theories on you can do better than the people who are running X, Y, or Z country. I think that's a very healthy opportunity for people. Because in many ways, eco is simulating human societies. Not civilizations specifically, but societies. How they rise, fall, what problems they encounter, how they deal with them. And I think it would be an understatement and not at all outside of reality for me to say that a lot of people who felt very strongly about the way the world was working have probably changed their mind on just how easily half of the problems are to fix, based only on the way that things have gone while trying to start a perfect system without any of the clutter that of a pre-existing government and society would have come with. It is... A lot of the problems in the world are very big and very complicated. It's something I often say. Solutions are not simple. Most a pity, but that really is the case. Right, now then, let's see where this ends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and indeed 12. So that makes this one 11. Let's go ahead and place down some tiles here just to mark this border. That will be the entirety of the stockpile, hopefully. Now, I'm told that the large lumber stockpile, which is the one I bought, because I certainly can't make it, is a 12 by 12 footprint with 11 high. That's the case. I just need to mark the perimeter of this and then dig down. I'm not initially going to worry about this being a room, like a full room. I just want to get this started, basically. So there we go. So this is 4. We need this, again, in each direction. Shouldn't be too hard. I think we'll probably aim to excavate with enough room like that in each direction. I don't want to pull the skip too low down initially, because I'm not entirely certain on how high up it can reach. I want to make sure that it can clear the entire area before I drop the level by an extra 4. I would for those saying that the solution is adding more money, I mean, that's just going to cause inflation. Which, would actually be a solution. That's what we're saying. We need more money so we can have finer granality. But the way you add money, if you don't do that in very controlled ways and controlled bursts, you do end up with an MMO economy where every new player can do a side quest every single day. And that side quest just magically adds more money into the economy every time that quest is done. That money doesn't come from anything. No one has to go and mine gold and then give it to someone, and then that has to be smithed and then smelted and then minted. The money just suddenly exists when it didn't before. So now all money is proportionately less valuable because there's that much more in circulation. In an MMO, you need a money sink. That's why things exist that take money just for the sake of taking it. Much to everyone's dismay, it is actually quite necessary. All right, time to dig through the everything. There we go. My inventories do have... How? I disapprove. So much. My levels of disapproval are off the charts levels of disapproval. Please move down. To be fair, actually, I have stuffed a lot of the sandstone in there, my lord. I need to do stuff with it. Okay, so Project Excavate the Everything is on hold while I go and move some stuff around. Leafin hates chat sometimes because everyone thinks they're bashing his opinion. It's because he's always bashing everyone's opinion. Leafin doesn't care about learning or anyone else. Leafin is king of Leafin's castle. He cares only about his own thought. No, of course not. Leafing's actually super genuine. Don't worry. If anyone, just from reading something Leafing says, thinks, oh my god, really, he's having a go at me, I can all but promise you that that is not the case. You'd know if Leafing was having a go at you. He really doesn't shy away from making it abundantly clear. I need to go and get rid of a lot of stuff. I wonder if anyone's buying kilns. No. Dread! I wonder if anyone wants to buy kilns. Probably not. Oh, Nosta, Amelia. The hour is getting late and my eyes betray me. I'm going to call it a night. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone. Oh, take care. Thank you so much for dropping by. What do I want to do here? And I could just make absolute boatloads of mortared stone and sell that. But again, the smallest amount I can sell it for is 0.1. Really? I'm out of bricks? Color me shocked. I need to make sure that clay is available in that stockpile. It should be. Yeah, it should be. So why can this not access them? Can you not reach the first storage? Oh, really? That is vexing. Alright, so that can't reach the first storage, so I need to shunt a load of bricks down so that it can make the fireplaces. I'm afraid I don't really have any new glass, David. Lacking sand at the moment. Woohoo! Just bought some more clay, though. Right now I'm a little bit busy, mate, but you're more than welcome to come over to buy some. There are bricks available. There should be a few hundred, actually, so... If you're in need of bricks for your project, by all means. But I'm afraid right now I don't have the time to come over just yet. Why is this there? I think I may have used that just to patch a hole, so that should be fine. Assuming I can find a space for it, which is not a guarantee, apparently. That'll do. Tell you what, David, I will pop over in just a moment, but I do need to focus on this just for a second. I did say I was going to go over. Kind of need to change my mind. So that takes it over by 2. If I can just line this up and swing this into place and then just drive straight down, it would be fantastic. Odds are it's going to start complaining about being too full in a moment, though, but... Yeah, there we go. Knew it would happen. My lord. Okay, I need to start making use of the sandstone. What am I crafting here? Crafting masonry mortar out of pretty much whatever. And also brick fireplaces. I'm out of iron bars. Oh. There's no point in me checking the inventory there because I know it can't see the iron bars. It's why it's out of it. There we go. Shut those down. That should solve that problem for me. Slide that one up for now. Now, what are you working on, if anything? Nothing. Okay, so what I would like from you then is probably 200 mortared stone, sandstone. That should chew through the sandstone a bit. Let's have a look at the bricks. I got a decent amount. Can I reach my truck from here? No. Ugh. Oh man, that's frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna have to load that up from the outside. That is quite frustrating. The position of the bricks is going to be a potch for me to load into the truck, but oh well. Whoop. Right, now from up here I should be able to reach everything I need. There we go. You know what, 60 bricks is probably enough. I need to do something with all this dirt. I wonder what I could do with it. I could, I guess, load up the skep and just dump the dirt. Just onto the ground or something. Or I could craft it into ramps to compress it. Doesn't really serve any particular purpose though. Now then, let's find out where David is. Where is David in the world? Somewhere far away, apparently. Nowhere near the main town. Where is David? Oh, that is an awful long way for me to go. Alright then. Well, thankfully we do have a nice bridge that will take me straight to them. Okay, let's go for a drive. I can see now why David wanted me to bring the bricks. I'll play David. Oh, my lord. Everything just spawned in. Was that just lag that nothing logged in for me? So sorry, everyone. I'm smacking everyone's trucks around, probably. Just build a massive dirt pillar to the sky. No. No, I think I'm good. I'm not going to Noob Tower, thank you. Oh, that one I actually did know, Sheelab. I knew I could click on him, but I fancied just having a look around to see if I could spot him. If we reset the server, I'd probably go into cooking. Offer to buy gold bars at good prices early. Then, once I had 100, I'd look into minting a currency, set initial prices based on the default calorie cost to harvest or produce materials. Okay. So, again, vehicles just kind of spawning in. I do apologize. I am not intending to be such a callous driver. I sincerely just can't see you until suddenly you're there. But yeah, I mean, you know, wouldn't be the first society that based its currency around food. See, there's a certain degree of sense to it as well, like a big degree of sense to basing your currency around food. You can't eat metal, okay, but you've still got gold. But what's the gold worth when you're dead? Because you know you can't live without. You can starve to death with a satchels full of gold. You can live without money. You can live without gold. You just need food for that. And if things get dire, you can eat your money. There's a certain degree of elegance to the solution to that problem. It's like the Native American proverb that it's only when the last fish is gone and the last I forget the actual the direct quote, I'm afraid, so I'm very heavily paraphrasing, but it's only when the last fish has been fished and the last bison has been killed that the white men will realize you can't eat money. Well, you can if your money is food. The Egyptians did it that way. Just make bread your currency. And tax people in bread. Okay, now then, what am I doing here? Where am I going, David? Also, we missed out on all of the beauty of that little area back there. I'm so sad. Because that place is gorgeous. But we can't see with the cab. To try and drive backwards, only now I'm having to do it by memory. I forgive you, old growth redwood. You are, after all, the lungs of the planet. There we go. It's a bit better. Okay. Right. With David's house in sight and surrounded by the beautiful majesty of old growth redwoods, it's time for another battle in Streamworld.